Mr. DeJoy, core job of the Postal Service is to deliver mail and packages on time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are mail and packages being delivered on time in Georgia today?
No, sir.
Why not?
We have had significant issues in terms of transitioning from 11 plants in the Atlanta area into 3.
Excuse me, could you speak into the microphone, please?
We've taken on a big, Atlanta has been one of our worst, the Georgia area has been one of our worst served areas over the last 10 years, mostly because we had 10, 12 different locations around the Atlanta area.
Mr. DeJoy, I don't want to talk about the last 10 years, I want to talk about the last 3 months.
All right, well,
Do you know, since you made this shift to the new Palmetto facility, what percent of outbound first-class mail was delivered on time in Atlanta?
It's a significantly lower number.
Yeah, it's 66%. Do you know what share of inbound mail, first-class mail is delivered on time?
It's probably all a day late. So
Take a guess how much of it's on time.
35%?
You're pretty much there, 36%. 36% of the mail is being delivered on time to my constituents. What is the specific nature of the operational failure?
Well, the specific nature of the operate, we had to move 2,000 people from all these different plants into one location. We have strict requirements as to when they move. It's a big facility that we opened up. We have inbound transportation issues.
Yeah, but you knew it was going to be hard and complicated, right?
Yeah, and we tried to phase it in over several months, which we did, and we're gonna fix it. You're absolutely right.
When is it going to be fixed?
You will start seeing service improve. You should see it start now, and I think we'll get to where we need to be in about 60 days.
Do you think that one of your private sector competitors would have rolled out
Yeah, I
a
think
new?
they had the same.
Hold on a second, Mr. Joy. A new system that would reduce on-time delivery to 36% and then say it's going to take months to fix it? Months?
Private businesses and taking on operations of this nature with the resources that we have do in fact have these types of problems.
You
Okay?
don't have months to fix 36% of the mail being
I didn't
delivered on
say
time. I've
yes,
got constituents with prescriptions that aren't being delivered. I've got constituents who can't pay their rent and their mortgages. I've got businesses who aren't able to ship products or receive supplies. I wrote you on March 14th. Did you get my letter?
My office guy.
I didn't write your office, I wrote you. Did you receive my letter?
I have not read your letter.
You haven't read my letter.
I tried to speak to you Friday or yesterday.
You haven't read my letter.
I have.
The mail's not on time in Georgia. I'm a member of the Committee of Jurisdiction. You haven't read my letter. Well, that explains why I haven't received a response to my letter. March 14th, I wrote you with 2 specific questions. What update can you provide regarding the aforementioned reported issues at the Atlanta Regional Processing and Distribution Center in Palmetto? Question 1. Question 2, how is USPS currently communicating with customers in the metro Atlanta area reporting delayed and lost packages? You haven't read the letter?
So letters come in, people put stuff together to answer it and get.
Let me just give you just a friendly piece of advice. You should personally read letters from members of the U.S. Senate committee that funds and oversees your operations, particularly where you are failing abysmally to fulfill your core mission in my state. And let me be clear, I think postal workers are out there every single day working their hearts out to deliver the mail on time. But if they don't have the infrastructure and the management competence overhead them to make a transition like this without drastically impairing the core function of the Postal Service, everyone in my state is losing. The amount of distress this is causing my constituents is massive. And I want to know what you are going to do, what specific steps you are going to take to fix this within 2 weeks.
So we have engaged over 50 different management executives on site. We're finishing up our staffing at the remaining 3 locations. We are looking at our truck schedules, revamping our truck schedules. We are stabilizing the operation in terms of our machinery that we have deployed there. We are working better on we have special teams down on site working on our docks, and we're working the rest of the transportation aspects of this that are causing a significant amount of problems. And the two plants where we did a lot of transfers, within the next 10 days, we should have them fully staffed. We had issues in terms of those transfers, so the team is working very hard, and I can assure you that in the long run, right, that you will have probably the best service in the country.
No, the long run is too long. You've got weeks, not months. You've got weeks, not months to fix this, and if you don't fix it, 36% on-time delivery, I don't think you're fit for this job. I yield to Senator Butler.